Hello, girls, guys, or otherwise. This is Rich with your Witchy Wednesday. This is the first Wednesday of the month, so you know what that means is that I hawk my shit from eBay. Um, Basically, what I do here is on the first Wednesday of any given month, except for last month. We did skip last month for that. I am going to be sharing with you some of the items that I have in my eBay store that we can use for a witchy purpose. Um, I do have a whining puppy in the background. Dobby, come here. For some reason, he is whining, and I don't know why. It's not like he needs to go out. He was just out. And he just doesn't want me to make a video. So, yeah. Anyway, a couple of things that I'm going to show here today are things that you can use in your witchy practice. So let me go ahead and get our visuals up here. I had this originally, and I know that I'm going to be somewhat cut off there. There we go. I know that I'm probably going to be cut off here for a lot of this video, but that doesn't matter. What really matters is that you see some of the things and we explore how we can use them in our practice. So, the first thing I have up is actually an item that has just sold this morning. I had it up for $27. I took a best offer of $20. And this is just a regular serving tray. You can find these at Goodwill. You can find them, flea markets, yard sales, all that stuff. And it's a nice looking little tray here. It's a silver plated one. It has some scratches, has a little imperfections there. You can probably buff a lot of it out though. So anyway, what you can use this for in your practice is actually a grid, a crystal grid. You can use this as a crystal grid for your practice. Let me take that down because, yeah, I'm trying to do hand signals here and it's not quite working. Anyway, you can use that for a crystal grid for your practice. So I have still the remnants from last week's little spell work here. If you had a tray that big, that tray measured, I think it was 14 and 3/4 by 12 and 3/4 inches, long and wide. So it was a pretty big item as far as the size. And what you can do is you can put your crystal in the middle, your generator crystal. Usually for me, it's a quartz. I like quartz. And you can put your other crystals around it. Now, whenever you have a flat tray, that does very well for you. You can move it along. This one in particular, let me pop that back up. And this one in particular, I had to do an edit there because it was accidentally showing the buyer's address and I don't want to dox somebody. This one in particular, as you can see here, does have handles on it, so you can carry it to another location. If you construct the crystal grid in one room, you can take it to another room. If you have to clean around it or under it or whatnot, hey, there's Karen joining us. So that is something that is fairly nice for the purpose of crystal grids and whatnot. Now, I want to go to my eBay listings, the ones I still have live, and show you some other things here. Okay, so here we have my store. So let's go ahead and look at tray. Whoops, if I can spell correctly. Y'all don't know the gymnastics that I have to do here. So I do have some trays still available. Most of them are ashtrays. I do have this one that has lovely swans on it. But this one in particular I wanted to draw attention to. This one here is all aluminum. And it could be freshened up, could be, it needs a little work. Some good elbow grease of a cleaning, but this is a heavy aluminum piece. Again, it does have the handles on it so you can maneuver it. This is what is it? It's Guardian Service is what it's called, is the brand. And I have this one up for $27.45. Of course, you can always, talk to me about price and whatnot. And it is 16 and a quarter and 3/4 inch long, 13 inches wide, and it's an inch and a half high. So, I mean, this one you can actually utilize for not only your crystal grids, but you can also put you can utilize this as a paint in your practice. It's thick enough that anything underneath of it should be just fine and insulated and whatnot. If you wanted to put your cauldron on it, it's a good protector for whatever you have underneath of it. I wouldn't set fire to something directly on this tray, just because you don't want to get too hot to where the aluminum ends up heating up whatever is underneath. But this would be a good one for crystal grids. It would be a good one for using as a patent to put your or as a little almost like a trivet to put your cauldron on. You can use it for cakes and ale. You can have whatever on there. I mean, the people that probably use this, judging from some of the scratches in there, they probably served a big roast or something like that on it. So yeah, this has been used, for many years. It is very heavy, if I'm remembering correctly. It is oh geez, it doesn't say here how many pounds, does it? It says shipping. I remember it being heavy. I remember that, but no, it doesn't give weight there. Okay, so that's the one that I wanted to draw your attention to, just because I think that would be great as a crystal grid. This one down here, as I was looking, would probably, if I can speak, that'd be great, would be good as a crystal grid tray as well. And this is 7 inches in diameter, and it's 8 3/4 with the handle. So it's going to be fairly small, but it is all glass, and it has that nice little candle wick almost. It's not candle wick itself, but it has that candle wick ball feature that you see in some glassware. It is a very nice one. Oh wait, no, this is candle wick. Okay, I was mistaken. So yeah, it is candle wick actually. So yeah, it has that nice little ball feature on the end that I absolutely love that. But for $25, talk to me about price if that's out of your price range. And yeah, we'll talk. But yeah, for 7 inches in diameter, I think that would be a good little small crystal grid for you all, if that is something that you wish to utilize as a crystal grid. Let me go back here, see what other trays I have. I don't have many other trays that would be great for crystal grids or whatnot, but I also want to look up plates. I'm just gonna type in plate, and then I'll bring this back up so y'all can see. Now, as with any antique or collectible store, you're going to have a lot of decorative plates. So yeah, I got a fair amount. Why is this one not coming up? Oh, this is a Malmac set. If you wanted a cup and saucer and a little tiny plate as a little dessert plate or bread plate, fantastic. This is the same stuff that it's almost like a fiberglass type of plastic-ish thing. It's the stuff that they used in cafeterias, in schools, and whatnot. This is the type of look and feel that it has. Old camping sets used to have this type of stuff in it as well. So might be something that is just nostalgic for you. And I have a bigger set here too. But yeah, you can probably use this. For this price, you can probably use the teacup and saucer as for tea leaf reading. You can use one as a one of the plates as a crystal grid, or you can use all three as crystal grids. You can have multiple grids going at one time. Sounds fantastic. This is actually a really nice plate, but I don't know if you'd want to use it as a crystal grid. It has some very beautiful flowers going around it. This is actually by Lennox, and I think that one would be a little too much for crystal grids. But having something of that nature, let's see. Yeah, that's all the plates that I have for now. The other thing I wanted to talk to y'all about is, and I know I'm scrolling fast here because I want to make sure I catch all of them, is other things that I have in here. And if you search plate, it's going to come up like silver plate stuff. Like this is actually sitting on my desk right now. Here, let me go ahead and show y'all. So here I have my little balls. But this is an Inkwell set, and in the middle, you know, you don't have to put balls in there, of course, but it has a nice little spot where you can put like crystals or whatnot, and a place where you can put your pen, pencil, whatever your working implement would be. And if you have little Inkwell jars that you can put in there. I don't have any that would fit necessarily in there. Otherwise, I would have already put them in there. But until this one sells, it's actually going to stay right here on my desk because it fits my fountain pen very well. I kind of love it. So anyway, let me go ahead and bring that back up here. Yeah. And I have that up for $65. It's a really nice one, and I'm kind of in love with it. So, but what I really wanted to talk to you about is this here. This is a silver plate bowl. It is Revereware. It's a reproduction, but it is silver plates or silver plated. And what this would really be good to be used for is actually a scrying bowl. This is a large bowl though, so I don't know how much y'all want to get your scrying on. Oh wait, no, it's not as large as I thought. It's 8 inches in diameter, so about the size of my head. It's about the size of a dinner plate ish, and it's 3.5 inches high. So we're over there. So it's maybe about the size of my hand. So this one's actually the smaller of the bowls that I have. I thought I had a bigger bowl than that. Never mind. This one's actually been up for a while, but you can send me an offer on there. I take offers all the time. The next thing that I wanted to look at was this one. This is a really cool piece, and I have one that's just like it. Give me 1 second, and I'm going to go get it and be right back. Okay, so mine does not have this little deal here, this little cup here. And originally, whenever I got it, I had no clue what to use this thing for, but I kind of really loved it. And I didn't know that it came with this little custard dish here, the little, yeah, I think it's a custard dish, but what a little dip dish. So, and it comes with a spoon too. It's a nice little set. It's fantastic. I love them. But let me go ahead and get rid of that. And this is up for $40. Talk to me about the price. We'll negotiate. But here's the one that I have. And mine has a lot of patina on it. It's actually been exposed to a lot of humidity and whatnot. I might actually take take some silver polish to it and polish it up real nice again. Every once in a while, you got to polish your silver. So anyway, the little dish goes actually in here. But what I've used this for, and seeing that I don't have one here, okay, now I have one here. Okay, is a candle holder. Now this is, of course, a chime candle. It's not going to fit in there, but it does fit a full-size taper candle in there very well. And you can always put a little bit of sand or whatnot in the little candle holder. It'll set up just nicely. So what I like to do with this is polish this up so it has like a nice mirror silver finish. So it doesn't have that patina that is so lovely to look at. I do love looking at the patina. But you can set it like this on the table. And you have your little, let's see if I can get that. If I can maneuver this, it would be great. Um, I would have it on the table like this with the candle standing up straight, you know, as you do. And then you use this as a scrying bowl. You have the candle light that reflects nicely off of the silver and off of some water that you put in here. It's fantastic. It's lovely. I love it. I haven't used this in a while, but I do enjoy using it whenever I do uh, some scrying bowl work. Let's set that over here because I don't think any kitties are going to come join us besides Karen a little bit earlier. But I do enjoy this piece. Now, one thing that you can do, since it does have this little cup dish thing, is that you can use it for a votive candle, or you can use it for a tea light or something like that and have the same desired effect. Again, polishing this up so it looks nice and bright gives you that that effect of a nice reflective surface for scrying. So, and oh, that's the back side of it. Okay. So basically it would sit like this, and you look into here as you're watching just the light of the candle rippling or going off the ripples of the water and whatnot. Very calming, very magical. I love it. So let's continue on here, because I think that was the last one. This is a pitcher. If you wanted to use something like this for moon water, again, it is silver plated, nicely polished and whatnot. It would gleam. And if you're doing a goddess celebration, of course, the goddess being represented with the color of silver, with the moon and whatnot, I think this would be very fitting for your circle, your ritual. I don't know if you'd really want to use a casserole dish. If you have any suggestions how to use a casserole dish in service in your circle, in your ritual, that would be fantastic, and I wish you would definitely share it down below in the comments down below. So I think that's all that I have for today. Yeah, I didn't have that much to show y'all, but I did have a couple things in mind. I do have a couple things being listed soon. I have it in the pipeline, or going into the pipeline of being listed on eBay. And one of them is a decanter. It's a ship's decanter. It has what that means is it has a big base, so when the ship rocks and whatnot, it doesn't topple over. But it's a ship's decanter. It has a big base, comes to a skinny little top. Very classy, very elegant. But that would be something that would be awesome to use for moon water, or, you know, if you have a large amount of something that you use quite often. It is quite large, so I don't think it would be something that you would want to use in your practice other than things that you use quite often, such as moon water, or yeah, like full moon water or something like that. If you're one of the ones that use fire water, maybe that would be a good thing for you. But yeah, other than moon water, I don't know what else you would really want to use it for that use in that big of a bulk, you know, quickly enough that it doesn't expire, is the word I'm looking for. So yeah, that's all that I have for this week's Witchy Wednesday. Join me tomorrow for the Table Talk Thursday. That has already been pre-recorded, so I cannot remember what the Table Talk Thursday topic is. Join me on Saturday for our final chapter of The Outer Temple of Witchcraft by Christopher Penczak. Leave a comment in the comment section down below on what book you would like to go on to next. Do we continue with Christopher Penczak, or do we go to another book, at least for once, to get away from the Temple series, to go to something else for a little palate cleanser and then come back? And yeah, then join me on Sunday where I am going to go through some of the particulars of the church that I am setting up right here on YouTube, the Christo-Pagan Church. And yeah, join me then because I'm going to talk about how I'm getting ready for uh, for the service, for the ritual, and all that I will be holding here on YouTube every Sunday, starting with January 2nd, I do believe is the first. Or did I say Wednesday? Every Sunday. Wow. Don't know where that came from. Freudian slip much? Maybe. I don't know. But join me for that. I'm going to go through the steps that I take to get ready for. Excuse me. I'm going to go through the steps that I take to get ready for ritual for this service, for the Sunday services that I will be having as a premiere. And yeah, I think then I think that's all I'm going to go into on that one. And then the following week, I'm going to go into how I'm going to bring forth the elements and whatnot, and evoke deity and the terminology that I use there and whatnot. So I think that's how we're going to play that one. I think that October is basically going to be the mini catechism of this church that we're all setting up here. If you would like to support the new budding church, you can go into the description box below and become a patron on Patreon and support that way. I still need to, have a name for the church. Bat around some ideas. You get access to Discord server. You get access to the Facebook group as soon as it is set up. And I'm just putting my balls away. But you get access to the Facebook group once we have a name and can set that up. So you would have early access to all of those things. Plus you have first say on, different questions here and there. All that good stuff. So if you would like to support that, go to the Patreon link below and become a patron for as little as $5 a month. You can definitely donate more than that. It's a one-time a month thing. It's not per video. So, if there's any question on that one, I know some people do per video for Patreon, and I don't like that. Yeah, just because I'd like to have a little bit more control of how much of my money you're spending. Yeah. Anyway, once a month. And let's see. Oh, if you like this stuff on eBay, go down there, or if you saw something else that you liked while I was scrolling through, go down into the description box below. There is a link there. And for the month of October, I'm giving you a coupon code for 50% off. If you go down into the description box, click on that eBay link. Whenever you go to checkout, use the coupon code. What should we say? Christo-Pagan. CHRISTOPAGAN. I think that's what we're gonna do. So go into the description box below, hit that link, use the coupon code Christo-Pagan at checkout for 50% off. Terms apply, and the term is this. If I'm already giving you a discount, don't take 50% off that. So basically that's it. Other than that, 50%, there you go. So yeah, that is my gift to y'all for Samhain, I guess. And don't forget to check out the video that I made on the 1st of October, the big project reveal, because there is something in that video at the very end that y'all need to be paying attention to and, commenting about on that particular video. And if you're not getting the hint by now, you should go watch that video. It is important. You'll enjoy it. Lots of goodies happening there. So, watch to the very end on it. I'm serious. Anyway, that's all that I have. Until next time, may you have love, hugs, and ladybugs. Bye.